Editing hack number one that helps you increase the amount of views that you're getting on YouTube Shorts right now is making sure that you're taking into consideration the 3-second rule. And this has nothing to do with how much audience retention you have in the first 3 seconds, which is something I talk about all the time with TikTok. But instead, when it comes to YouTube Shorts, you need to make sure that you have a clip change after the first 3 seconds. If you don't do this, there is not going to be a dopamine hit to the viewer's brain. And then as a result, they're going to get that by swiping away and going and watching another video. And then your swipe rate is going to increase. And if you have a swipe rate that is over 20% when it comes to your YouTube Shorts, well, guess what? The YouTube Shorts algorithm just isn't going to push out your content. So let's go through a few examples on how you should be doing this and how you shouldn't be doing this. And to make this as simple as humanly possible, I'm going to use the same exact creator for what you should do, what you shouldn't do, so you can see the difference between the two types of views that they get. Now to really show this off, I want to use Ryan Pineda as an example. So this video got about 7,000 views and this video right here got 20 million views, and there's a drastic difference between these two pieces of content. So if we watch this video right here, we're at 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, still there's no clip change. Now let's contrast that with this video right here that again got him over 20 million views. I'm going to refresh the page, the video is going to begin, and you're going to see in the first 3 seconds he has a clip change. 3. Boom. You see the clip change that happened right there? That is one of the reasons that this video ended up going viral. Had this video not done that and it had him talking for 5, 6, 7, even 8 seconds, guess what would have ended up happening? It wouldn't have gone viral. He wouldn't have gotten the views that he got, and he wouldn't have had his most viewed video because he forgot about the 3-second rule. But that's not the only hack that you need to be implementing into your content. You also need to be using the wait and see method. But before I share that with you, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to go quicker on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In fact, I quit my job working for Gary Vee to help you grow quicker on YouTube, so please show me some support. In addition to that, I just created a free YouTube growth course. You can get it, the pinned comment below. It's going to share with you things like the best time to post on YouTube and the best hashtags to use on YouTube Shorts, because if you mess those two things up, it could also be destroying your views. So what the wait and see method means is that you need to be able to explain the hook of the piece of content that you have in 1 sentence. If it takes more than 1 sentence, you shouldn't even bother creating the short that you're going to create. I'm going to share with you an example right now that literally has the perfect hook in 1 second, and then once the payoff happens in the video, it completely ends. And this is called the wait and see method, because essentially the hook is going to make the viewer wait around and see for the thing that they want to see, and then once that happens, the video needs to end immediately. If this doesn't happen, either you keep prolonging the video ending, you're going to see a ton of drop off, or what a lot of other creators do is they have their hook be more than 1 sentence, and then as a result, the viewer doesn't actually wait around for the thing that's going to happen because they didn't make it long enough to actually find out what the payoff was going to be in the video. So again, just like I did with Ryan, I'm going to show you the method on the same exact account so that you can't say, well, that one creator was just a better content creator, because it doesn't come down to being a better content creator or a better editor. It's simply making sure that you're using these hacks. So this piece of content right here has a really strong hook at the beginning. It says, this is what happens when a pro pool player shows up. And then guess what ends up happening? If we come later on in the video, he ends up hitting the ball, and boom, you're going to wait and see that he was able to get all those balls in 1 shot. And then the second that you see that, the video ends. Now to contrast that with this one right here, which is a wholesome gym interaction, you're going to see that the hook in this takes way too long. We keep going, there's still no payoff at all. I mean, we're literally 16 seconds into the video and text is still happening here trying to line the video up, and this is why this video has gotten 15,000 views in hours and isn't going to go viral like the other content that this channel typically uploads, because it took way too long to get to a payoff. I mean, even here, we're at the 21-second mark and he still has text coming up on the screen because he's setting up the hook. And this is a classic example of it taking way too long to actually get into the point of the video, which bores viewers, especially when it comes to YouTube Shorts. Now, before I share hack number 3, I did want to remind you that hack number 5 is by far the most important thing that you could possibly do in a YouTube short to make it go viral. And more than 90% of videos that go viral on YouTube Shorts right now are implementing this hack. And you can implement this hack today to get your most viewed video that you've ever had. So the next hack that you want to make sure that you're implementing is you want to add a red arrow in the beginning of your video and a sound effect to whatever you want the viewer to pay attention to, because this does two things. One, it immediately captures the viewer's attention, and two, it really calls out what the point of the video is and makes the viewer wonder what on earth is going to happen here. I have several different examples of this, but I did want to share with you that you could do this in several different ways. You could do this with an arrow. You could do this by highlighting something. You could do this by circling something. Essentially, all you want to do is give the viewer a really clear example of exactly what they want to be paying attention to, because otherwise somebody's scrolling their phone. The baby's crying in the background. They have a TV on in the background and they don't actually know what they should be paying attention to. But if you give them something to pay attention to by circling something in red or putting an arrow, well, guess what? It makes it really easy for the viewer to comprehend and to open up that question within their mind. Because remember, in the hook of your video, you want to get the viewer to ask themselves a question. Because if they ask themselves a question, the same way with you, if you ask yourself a question, you are going to try to figure out that thing and you are going to stop at nothing to be able to answer that question in your head. But if somebody else asks you a question, for example, I have 10 questions in my text messages right now and I'm completely ignoring them because I wanted to make this video. So you need to think about that when it comes to your viewer. How can you plant a question inside of their head with editing hacks like an arrow or a circle in order to get their attention? And here are a few really good examples of how to do this. If we look at this one right here, immediately it's telling you what to pay attention to. If not, you had all these people in the background, this stop sign, this bus, these other people, this car, this right here. You have no idea what you should actually be paying attention to, and this calls out immediately exactly what you should be focusing on and makes you think, whoa, what on earth is going on here? And you don't have time, because your brain will try to analyze everything else. You don't have time to do that with this because it immediately calls out exactly what it is. And they do the same exact thing in this one. There's a pool going on here. There's some type of splashing in the pool. There's what looks like a speaker or something here, and there's somebody else in the background, but we know exactly who you need to be paying attention to because it calls it out here with this arrow in this video. And without doing this in your content, it's going to be really hard for us to know what we should be paying attention to, especially if it's a skit or entertaining type of content. Now this brings me to hack number 4 before we get into by far the most important editing hack that you can implement into your content. And this one might sound simple, but it's something that is overlooked by so many creators. In fact, the majority of creators that I work with in the beginning aren't implementing these 2 hacks, and it's why they fail to get views. The first one is that you need to make sure that you have text on the screen. There is no text on the screen. YouTube doesn't know who to show the content to, and 2, the viewer isn't getting hypnotized by the video. I mean, think about it. When there's text on the screen, just 1 or 2 words at a time, it literally hypnotizes the viewer. They want to read it, they want to listen to it, and it increases the odds that they watch the video all the way through to the end. In addition to that, if you have elements happening within the video, for example, a transition or something showing up like the red arrow from the last tip, you need to have a sound effect associated with it. Otherwise, it just looks weird. I mean, why don't you test this out for yourself? Go and watch a scary movie on Netflix, or go and watch a scary video on YouTube and turn the sound off. I bet that it's not scary anymore. Now try the same thing for something funny, or try the same thing for something motivational. Without the sound effects of the voiceover, it just doesn't have anywhere near the same effect as it should, and the same thing is happening in your content if you're not including those elements. Now for this one, I don't actually think that I need to go through and show you what text on the screen looks like or anything like that. Instead, I simply want to come to my YouTube homepage. I want to scroll down and let's go through here. Out of these 5 videos, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 5 of them, so 80% of them have text on the screen. And I bet if I click on Ben's video, so does he. It just wasn't showing in the thumbnail. So literally 100% of the videos that YouTube was recommending have that. Now this just reset my homepage, so let's see if it stays true. Literally the same exact thing. There are 11 videos here, 12 videos here, and every single one of them has text on the screen. So if you don't have text on the screen in the beginning of your videos, you're at a huge disadvantage, and automatically YouTube isn't going to promote your content on YouTube Shorts. Which brings me to by far the most important editing hack that you can implement into your content right now. And remember, 90% of videos that are going viral on YouTube Shorts implement this. And that's one, that there's an authority in the video, like a celebrity or somebody that's famous, or there's a big brand in the video. If you are not implementing that in your content, I want you to do it right now. And I guarantee you get more views than you've ever gotten before. And if you continue to do that, you're going to continue to get more views than you could have ever gotten. Let me give you an example from a client that I just worked with to gain over 250,000 subscribers in a really short period of time. Okay, so in order to really highlight this, I want to show you Mike the Credit Guy. So if we type him in on YouTube, you'll see over 260,000 subscribers. I've worked with Mike since he had almost no subscribers on YouTube. And if we come to his popular videos and filter by them, what do they all have in common? And again, this works both for long form and for short form. This one, Capital One, Equifax. This one right here has to do with Chase Bank. This one right here, Visa, MasterCard. This one, TransUnion. What is literally every single one of these videos doing? They're taking advantage of some kind of authority. Had he not had those things in his thumbnail or in his title, nobody would have clicked on it because it just would have been Mike. And to be totally frank, no different than you, nobody cares about Mike because he's not a celebrity, but what they do care about is Capital One. What they do care about is Visa. What they do care about is Chase closing their bank account. So he creates content about that, skyrockets his views. And you can also do this on Shorts. And he's done this on Shorts in a very interesting way. Right here, the typical way. He literally just has the banks there. But if we look at 3 of his most popular 6 shorts, what are they doing? They're duetting a video that already got a lot of views. So what was he doing? Taking advantage of an authority, aka a video that already got a lot of views, tying his 2 cents into it, and boom, it made his videos go viral. And if we come down to some of his other videos, another one did that. And then these other ones also attack authorities. For example, hospitals, car buying, or your credit card. Literally all of those things are something that applies to almost everybody. So it's way more people that are actually interested in that. And if you're not doing this in your content, you're at a huge disadvantage. And since you're still watching this, I know that you want to get more views on YouTube. You want to get more subscribers and you want to get monetized on YouTube, or maybe you want to be able to make more money from YouTube if you're already monetized. And I personally want to work with you, tell you exactly what you could do differently to help you hit your goals on YouTube. If that sounds interesting, well, please keep watching this video because I've got a special offer for you where I want to guarantee that I can help you get more subscribers on YouTube in the next 30 days. The opportunity to grow on YouTube and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last forever. And there are 2 things holding you back right now. The first one is that you haven't implemented everything that I just shared with you in this video. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my YouTube mentorship program yet, which literally is going to guarantee that I help you get more subscribers on YouTube in the next 30 days, or you get your money back 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 31,000 subscribers. And the lowest amount of subscribers anybody has ever gained is 1,000 subscribers if they implement everything that I share with him in this video. If you want results like that, please go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. Because if you're still watching this video, I'm gonna guess that you're above average. So the odds of you getting over 31,000 subscribers is probably quite high. And if you don't remember, you need 1,000 subscribers in order to get monetized on YouTube. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to make more money from YouTube and for you to set yourself up to become a full-time YouTuber. In fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use, again, to guarantee that you get more subscribers on YouTube. If you don't get more subscribers, I will give you your money back 0 questions asked. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is designed to help you get more subscribers faster and easier. Ultimately, it's going to get you more subscribers or your money back. This creator just went through it and gained over 100,000 subscribers. This creator over 150,000 subscribers, and this creator over 400,000 subscribers. And I want you to be my next success story, and I want you to be the next person that makes a full-time living from YouTube. So please go to the link in the description below, sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're gonna get more subscribers or you're gonna get your money back. If you're not interested in those 2 things, please watch the next 2 videos I put up on the screen because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.